When we say that there's systemic racism, the argument has never...
Shut the fuck up. Do math. Don't do this, okay? Oh, agent provocateurs. There's more to this? Dude, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, give me more of this.
Everyone has decided was an agent provocateur that was at the January 6th thing. They still haven't found that guy.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, they still haven't charged that guy.
Haven't charged that guy yet. Very suspicious circumstances around that.
The weirdest, right?
Right. Like, let's just... You know, we'll have him on the list of people we're interested in, and then people are going to say, you know, we're all screaming, he's a Fed, he's a Fed, and then there's all this video of...
Delicious, scrumptious, delectable, stunning.
Him doing weird stuff, and people saying, Fed, Fed, Fed.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, off the list. He's not on the wanted list anymore.
Yeah, not wanted, not being charged. It's so odd.
While other people are rotting in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Ted Cruz grills the FBI lady.
People hate you. You know the funny part about this is that, like, I totally believe that that was a Fed. I mean, I don't even know who they're talking about, but it is not beyond the pale to suspect that there were Feds there. Like, I don't think that that is a far-fetched conspiracy theory, for the record.
Swiss.
I really don't. I think that that's totally a fucking realistic conspiracy. Not even off duty. I mean, like, straight up on duty. Guys, the leader of the Proud Boys. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I mean, think about that.
Nice.
I said it's not beyond the pale. I'm saying it's not far-fetched. It's totally reasonable. That's a totally reasonable thing to say. Tanky? What? You motherfuckers say everything's a tanky. Shut the fuck up, idiot. I don't know what any words mean. So
17-month brain rot, let's go.
Agent provocateurs absolutely do exist. But, like, in a situation like this, you also have to remember... Oh, my God. Someone said, why is Dave Weigel on screen? And that's hilarious, dude. That is funny as fuck. I do look a little bit like Dave Weigel, like a young Dave.
And she's like, I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
The answer to those questions is very simple. No, no, no. And she's like, I can't answer that question. It's like,
did the FBI or any agents incite violence? I can't answer that. What?
I mean, I understand the Fifth Amendment. Nobody can, you know, be compelled to incriminate themselves. But, man.
But does the Fifth Amendment even apply when you're a representative of an organization? Because it's a different scenario. She's a representative of the FBI. It's not like she's incriminating herself.
Right? Yeah. I don't even know in that case. But that looked bad.
It looked strange.
It's
like, what are you doing?
I mean, like, that's not far-fetched. Show this article to anyone who questions FBI COINTEL involvement with right-wing movements and suppression of left-wing movements. I mean, yeah, FBI has done this for left-wing movements in perpetuity. And I don't think it's acceptable when they do it to right-wing movements either. Like, don't get me wrong. Part of the reason why this is like a very weird thing to fucking point to is also because, like, you know, Donald Trump was also the main fucking advocate. You know what I mean? Like, like, you can cry about fucking the FBI or whatever, but, like, you know who else was agitating people to go do shit? Donald Trump.
And you thought of parents coming in to tell teachers how the kids should be taught. You're like, well, what?
It's like saying FBI brought about the top of the hour ad break. It's like, no, it's not the FBI. It's me. Okay. Jeff Bezos compelled me to give you the top of the hour ad break, but I'm the one who's serving it to you. Right. And if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, which many do, and that's understandable, it's an understandable desire to have, then, you know, you can't go to the FBI. You got to go get a fucking subscription for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. That's right. Or maybe if you're lucky, you'll get gifted a sub. But those are the ways to do it. Royal Screen, for example, just gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Royal. Here's a 1-minute ad break now.
What do the parents know? But then when you see some of the ridiculous shit that kids are getting taught in school today, and then if you follow like libs of TikTok, and you see some of these crazy groomer teachers.
Groomer teachers, yeah.
It is so bizarre. It's so bizarre to see these people making these videos because they're doing it like out in the open. They're like, we are going to teach your kids the right things. We are going to teach your kids to respect us. We are going to teach your kids to, you know, like whatever theories that they want.
Fellows, teachers are kind of fucking, you know, educating your children. Don't you think that's grooming? This is like the fucking right-wing version of like liberals saying everything is eugenics, okay? And you know I've had this fucking stonlock before. This is like literally the right-wing version of that. Like liberals will say like, oh, you want people to die from COVID? That's eugenics or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to fucking do gene editing for CRISPR to eradicate fucking hereditary diseases? That's eugenics. Okay? They say everything is fucking eugenics. Felix and I made jokes about this yesterday, if you remember. This is the right-wing version of that. It's like, fellas, it's grooming. If an adult is trying to educate your child, you know, think about that for a second. That's quite literally grooming, right? I mean, they're trying to put information in your child's brain. Like, dude, that's education. You're describing education and then saying it's grooming. You're currently describing the process of education, and your monkey brain thinks that that is grooming.
Like, and they're doing it in this weird, arrogant assertion that they're going to indoctrinate these children into their ideology, and they're literally like mocking or taunting the parents that we're going to do this to your kids.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the motivation. I don't understand why they would make those videos. I don't understand why anybody would hire those people to be teachers, and why they wouldn't fire them immediately upon seeing those videos. I know they did fire that one teacher. I think she was a professor who was talking about people who are attracted to underage people, that we shouldn't call them pedophiles.
Yeah, that was a professor. That's right.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot.
16 months, let's go.
Okay, that is literally grooming. That's different. That's, again, illegal. Okay? Illegal. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Very different. Probably a libertarian. Don't believe that fucking professor is a leftist, okay? That is very different than what the fuck, you know, you're saying that these other teachers are doing on libs of TikTok.
She said we shouldn't call them pedophiles.
Yeah.
We should call them minor attracted.
Minor attracted persons.
Yeah.
Which the MAP, but the P in MAP should just stand for pedophile, because that's what minor attracted means.
Fucking got him. Dude, this dude has never made a joke. He's never made a format. Joe Rogan and Conceptual James on how CNN destroys CNN.
Me hope, and I don't know why I should have any hope, is that they said that CNN was going to switch their format to an objective news format, and they were going to get rid of all their opinion-based editorial staff, like the Don Le Monde, like those knuckleheads.
Again, this donkey loves fucking Tucker Carlson. So what's the difference? Like, I mean, I don't like Don Lemon, okay? I don't. I think that, like, CNN's commentary pieces fucking suck, okay? I think that they are not great. But if you... Wait, is Pokemon actually being sued by Ninja? What? Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? What is going on right now?
Love to see it.
Is that real? Someone link me right now. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, maybe she was making a big mistake.
Yo.
Is that real? Is that real? Send me a link right now. No shot.
Kurdish gang hassle.
Bro, that is so crazy. Oh wait, you're just saying that because
No,
Noise
this
Critical is saying it. Like, I don't think this is real, right?
Hassle.
Yeah, it's not real. They didn't actually do that. They would never do that. I don't think they would do that. That would be crazy. They're threatening to sue him. We already did this. They're not actually suing him, though. They're not actually suing her. Sorry, they're threatening. That's entirely different. All right, let's.
They're going to get rid of him.
You know, that would be, if it's genuine, a positive step.
Well, they have to know that they've destroyed their business.
They have no credibility left.
And they have to think that, you know,
Hassle.
but the thing about the 90% drop in their ratings last year, they want to say that it's because of scandals. That's like what it, because, you know,
Well, those don't
Cuomo,
help,
and
but-
they don't help. The two guys, again, two more people that got busted being pedophiles,
Yeah.
right?
Bro. CNN gets shit wrong all the time. And they're annoying. And they did lose 90% of their ratings because Donald Trump is no longer alive. Well, he is, but you know what I mean. What is really fucking annoying is that CNN also, not to defend them, and I don't like them, and I'm not defending them, but CNN also just can't say like, oh, whatever, like, I'm an idiot. Like Joe Rogan can when he gets pushed to the fucking brink after lying about shit over and over again. Like, he routinely spreads misinformation, and then, like, when called out on it, or when actually sees, like, some kind of, like, material consequence of it, he goes, oh, I'm a dumb idiot. I'm a comedian. Like, you can't do, CNN can't do that. And they don't do that, and they don't do it to the same level.
Yeah.
That were on their staff,
Yeah.
which is fucking wild.
It's
Producers.
Totally nuts.
Right,
totally
producer
out of
for
control.
Jake Tapper, and there's a producer for, who else was the other producer? Was it Cuomo?
Yes, I think so. Because he
What
got
is
all
this?
no, yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Two high-level producers though.
But that's, no, most people don't know that, though. Most people aren't even aware of that
No, it's
because
just
they
that
never even covered it.
right, it's that their programming sucks.
It's not just that it sucks, but it's preposterous.
Preposterous. Yes.
Yeah, it's preposterous.
It's like Solzhenitsyn says, you know,
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? CNN did what? There were pedophiles? I want to know what the fuck happened with CNN. Matt Gaetz' ex-girlfriend was granted immunity in exchange for her grand jury testimony. Yeah, we saw that. Wait, what? Does anyone know what the fuck happened with the thing that they're talking about? I've never heard of this.
we know they're lying. They know they're lying.
Yeah.
We know they know. You know the whole thing.
It's also the smugness in which they disseminate propaganda. That they're, people know that they're full of shit, and they're doing it with a smugness, and it's just, it turns.
Holy shit. John Griffin was charged with 3 counts of using a facility of interstate commerce to lure minors and their mothers into his Vermont home. Yo! What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Yo, Joe Rogan Experience. Real news, baby. I just learned something new. I cannot believe I just learned something new about Joe Rogan, from Joe Rogan. According to his LinkedIn profile, he said he worked shoulder to shoulder with ex-CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. Oh, he used kick. It's over. It's over. Arrest this man. Tail him. Done. I don't need to see anything more.
as flex.
Texas the mother of 2 girls ages 9 and 13. Yo, arrest the parents too. What the fuck? Wait, when is this from? This is recent. I totally did not see this. I was on kick in 4th grade. Shit fell off hard. It's so sussy. If you're on kick, you're on there for nefarious reasons, okay?
Anti-Italian discrimination.
Okay, so, you know, giving it to Joe for that one, for sure. Obviously, you know, we're talking about sexual assault. Like, Fox News is a sexual assault factory, but, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, CNN is bad, too, or the person that works at CNN is bad as well,
Turns people off.
Turns them way off.
It would turn people off even if they were accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, that attitude sucks.
It sucks.
It's like I remember when I was a kid, like my mom being like, you know, what you're saying might be right, but your attitude sucks or whatever, you know, if I was smart enough.
It's also an extreme lack of understanding of human nature. The way they discuss things. Like one of the things they were talking about, shaming people. Like whether or not we should start shaming, you know, people for not following the public health guidelines that have changed over and over again and been proven over and over again to be wrong.
Right.
Like,
dude, you're such a pussy, dude. You are such a pathetic little pussy. Oh, Joe Rogan, shame on you for being such a pussy. Ah, look at him fucking crying about like what are those bitches over at CNN gonna do to you, huh? They're gonna shame you, dude. Don't worry, brother. You're fine, okay? God, what a fucking little baby. My feelings hurt. Yeah. Shaming as a substitute for public policy is psychotic, okay? It's just what people with no power do, okay? That's what they do. The reason why people try to cancel people on fucking Twitter is because they have no power, okay? That's what people with no power do. That's it. So CNN talking about it. Should we start shaming people? Like, so done. So dumb.